Loudkicks got his toes out.
Relax. Unbelievable. Anyway, what's good, y'all? It's your man Loudkicks here, and we back. We are finally back, man. You know, we have to get some things in order, but we back. And this is Loudkicks podcast. And as usual, I got my man Terrence, and then I got my man Quez here with me. Howdy. And we back at it, man. You know, we've been going for a minute. So let's start off, man. we gonna tell them what the fuck been going on, man.
Jesus.
We gonna get to it. Tell them what's been going on.
Tell them what the fuck is going on.
You know what I'm saying? So some shit been happening. Me personally, shit been happening, man. Let me tell you, it's so crazy how life works, because life has a way. Why you look like that?
I was about to get the organs,
nigga. But for real, life got a way of showing you.
That's why.
Of showing you, what you really supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, I tried a different path. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do something new.
Yeah.
And which was nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But it was nothing wrong with it. It was a good path. It was something that would have helped me, personally. It would have helped me, get some things quicker than I wanted to. Would have just helped the nigga. You know what I'm saying? No lie. But life said, hold on. You know what I'm saying? What you supposed to be doing is this. So I'm gonna take this away from you, and I'm gonna get you back on track. You feel
Just to clarify, he's not talking about drugs.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
he's not talking about selling drugs.
It's crazy because the whole time
I'm thinking like, damn, this
life's
was
a
about to
bitch
start
and then
flipping.
you die.
He was
That's
going to
why
start
I-
flipping packs, bro.
Now Loud kicks me something else. Nah, but it wasn't no it wasn't no drugs and nothing. But you know what I'm saying? It was just something, a different path. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and God got a way of just showing you, hey man, this is what you're supposed to be doing. So with that being said, we back. And, sorry for the hiatus, everybody, but we are finally back here, and it feels good, man. It feels good to be back here with my guys. Feels back here being in front of the mic
God's
again.
not finished.
You feel what I'm saying at all? Shout out Kanye, man. R.I.P. Donda, for real. For real, what a good album. But before we get into that, tell the people what y'all been on, man.
I feel like I'm the one that started the hiatus, because I was the one that went out of town first. And
Man.
I've been out of town. Woof.
Where was that? You went the first time? Was
It
that
started off
Germany,
Florida.
Tokyo.
wasn't it Miami?
Niggas been there.
It was it was Destin, but I went to Florida. I just got back from Seattle. Phenomenal time. I seen Tame Impala live.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was straight?
Straight is an understatement, bro. That shit was insane.
That's what's up.
My guy, he damn near had a whole continent just rocking, bro.
Yeah.
What else
you've
happened?
been everywhere.
Man, I have been everywhere, but I also had lost someone very dear to me, a mentor, big bro. That also happened, and I want to say that's it. Just besides traveling, and that's really been
Right,
it.
niggas been getting life. Niggas been getting
Yeah. We ain't just been
Niggas
like lazy.
Yeah, we ain't
niggas
been,
just been.
Shit been
I
happening.
really have
Life
been
happens.
everywhere, bro.
Exactly. Life happens, man. Life been happening for all of us, man. So, T, how's fatherhood? What's been going on with you, bro? Tell the people everything that's been going on, bro.
No, I'm not gonna tell y'all everything.
Well, shit, last week.
Hold on.
He said, "Where do I start?"
Nah, it's been cool with me, man.
Ain't seen this nigga in months. He gonna start off with everything been cool, man.
Well, you know how niggas.
It hasn't been bad.
You know how niggas be lying. What's good with you, man? You good? Yeah, I'm good, bro. But for real, actually, this shit's not really that good. That's how this nigga is. I'm like, what's up? What's up, bro? He like, man, I'm chilling. Nah, but for real, bro, this shit's.
I was about to say, we gonna talk about it.
Oh, we gonna get on this thing.
Like he didn't. Yeah, we gonna get on it later.
For me, I just been schooling, trying to catch up with school. So much shit was going on in my life. I started getting behind in school, but then I got caught up for this quarter, and I passed on my shit, passed my certification. So
Yay.
I'm moving on and shit. My kids just becoming more and more like me every day, which, if you know me, that's not a great thing for children to do, because they're some dickheads.
Okay.
I love them so much. They are some dickheads, bro. Like, I was giving both of them a bath before I came here today. And honestly, before that, they just had been fighting all evening. But Roman, he had a little squirt gun, and he squirted Ellie in the face. He was just playing around. Ellie said,
Slapped him. Hold on, bro.
and then he pushed her back. They was
That's
about
your
to start
child for sure.
hooking. I was
Hold
like,
on.
wait.
Hit me kind of hard.
Bro, she be hitting the hardest.
I believe it. Baby strength is crazy.
She be hitting so hard. Like, she hit me in the eye one time. I thought she was about to black my shit, bro. I was like, Jesus.
Because babies, like, they don't understand. Like, they coming in hot. Like,
Every time.
Ain't no
Spud
medium.
Atkins.
That's true.
Coming in hot.
But nah, go ahead.
I
though.
mean, you know, it's been other shit that kind of don't feel like talking about. But
Yeah.
I'm cool, you know, hanging in there. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, you know,
Jesus
same old shit.
Christ.
Yep, that works too. But yeah, so outside of these two, yeah. So I also caught COVID too. So COVID, so you gotta think
Oh, yeah, that
COVID
did
happened, Quez been traveling, and just T been in school. So with all that being said, that caused the hiatus. But like I said, we back now. We got we getting our legs back under us. And like I said, we still got guests coming on. Loudkicks keeps his promises. And like I said, we're gonna get back to it. But first things first, man. What is your biggest what's the biggest thing y'all proud of this year so far? You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's the ability to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my photography. You know what I'm saying? So that's really you know, getting respected in a field that you know you I don't want to say stepped into, but in a sense stepped into, but you always been kind of like in it, but you finally getting the respect. So that's something that I've enjoyed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to get the respect from my peers with the photography and be respected, and gaining respect and keep and still going and all that, it feels good. So that's something I'm proud of. You know, to step into a new field and just feel good about it. I think anybody that's in a new field, whether it be a job in a new position or whatever field you in, it feels good to step into that and get the respect of your peers. At least for me. So that's the biggest thing I'm proud of. What's one thing you proud of?
Well, I have two, because I have to say the same thing. Just being a part of this after, well, not after, but you know, I'm not really the biggest social person because I don't like giving niggas. I don't like giving niggas too much, you know.
Until you get a couple drinks in there. And nigga, what up?
I'm completely sober right now. Is what's crazy.
Facts, I know.
But yeah, I don't like giving niggas too much, you know. But and the other I'd have to say is my consistency throughout the year.
Yeah. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Consistency is hard. Consistency and discipline. Like those two things.
Discipline and consistency. But consistency.
It's okay.
He's gonna keep fucking
It's all right.
saying it.
It's all right, bro.
Consistency.
He came off crazy.
It came off so crazy.
Like you know when you say a word, you're like, damn, that sound weird.
I tried to keep going as if I didn't say it wrong, but it was just replaying in my head. I said, nah,
niggas at the spelling bee.
They got a list.
I won that.
Can you
I
use
won
it
the
in a
spelling bee when
sentence,
I was in
please?
third grade.
I lost it on the word balloon.
And nigga, what?
He said, bye.
I couldn't be in the spelling bee.
I would either put 2 L's and 1 O, 1 L, 2 O. I never put it the right way.
Nigga, because killed me as a kid till I was like 12. So nigga, I couldn't have did it. Like shit. Spell because.
That nigga said B
B
C U Z.
apostrophe C U Z.
Oh,
Like nigga, I'm straight as shit, but nah.
you really came out of crib. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
But yeah, bro, just disciplined and staying focused, bro. Like I don't know, I just feel so much better not rushing through the year, but just plummeting through the year. Just not necessarily being a force, but like exerting my power. It just feels good.
That's good, bro. That's good. Keep using that power, bro. Keep using that power, cause like you know I can feel that energy. You know, energy don't lie. So what about you, T? What's one thing you proud of, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I lost 30 pounds.
Going crazy. Look at him.
Because I stopped drinking.
Look at him.
What?
Stopped drinking heavily.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what?
I say he came in here hot today.
What, bro?
It's a margarita. I don't even feel it. But
Heavily, huh?
Yeah.
nah, bro. I was just talking about that with somebody like today. Niggas was like, because people, and I don't take pride in this, but people always talk about like drinking and shit, and they be like, oh yeah, you know I had like, I was so drunk off of like 4 shots. I'm like, nigga, what? Like I'll drink that whole bottle. I'm still walking a straight fucking line. But also, that's not something to be proud of. But also, that's how much I was fucking drinking, and I was drinking like that like every day.
Different.
And you know, obviously when you heavily use substances, there's obviously something bigger going on. But you know, got through that shit. Stopped drinking all the fucking time. Lost 30 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. I was like 210. And so I mean, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I haven't quit in school because that's something I always fucking did. Because I was like, you know, my whole life people always told me I was hella smart, and I'm just like, okay, like what the fuck does that mean? And
Niggas an encyclopedia.
Okay, Jesus,
No pun intended.
I hate it here. But nah, like you know, going through school, I was like I didn't even have to try shit just because people told me I'm so smart, and I would still get good fucking grades. But then once shit started, like you would have to like apply yourself. I was like, oh, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
And I was skate by like C's and shit, but you know I got to college, and it was just like, once I start getting behind in school, I start getting really anxious about shit, and I just stopped going to class. But like that happened this quarter. I got behind and I stopped going. But then I was like, nah, fuck it. Went back in. Excuse me. You know, got my shit back up to like 2 B's in the C. And I passed going to the next quarter and shit. So I was proud of myself for that. Because that's why I fucking dropped out twice and got kicked out of school. So, I mean, here I am, still going.
Right. Hey, man, like I said, keep going. And that's something to be proud of. Like I said, hey, and I feel you on the losing weight thing because I done lost some weight too. I don't know if you can tell. But this, you know what I'm saying? This white tee used to be a tall tee. You feel me? But this is an XL. This is an XL, bro. I used to be in 2X. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to, believe it or not, it was a period where I hated wearing white tees, bro, because I like how I looked in them. But now, shit. LL coming, large, loud. Large, loud is low. And then when I get to large, y'all better, shit, I'm going to be on this motherfucker with a tank top.
I'm not sitting right here.
I'm telling you, nigga.
Ain't nobody about to call that nigga large loud.
Shit, all right.
Same way LL was like, call me Big LA. Nobody calling that shit.
I didn't know where he was going with that LL, to be honest.
Nah, on me, man. When I get to a large, it's a wrap. Like, on me. But nah, I feel on the losing weight because I've been getting in shape too, bro. I feel good. I started running and shit. I used to hate running back in the day. But now, for running is therapeutic. So, like I said, healthy.
Sweet feet.
On me,
I was
healthy
about to
kicks
say,
is
sweet
loading.
feet back?
You
back in the pocket?
Sweet feet like back. I said, large, loud is loading. Like, large, loud is loading. And when I get here,
You back running routes?
Hey, Wichita Wee, what up? Look, what up, man?
He back running routes.
Nah, hell no. I'm good on that. But all right, let's get to the music, man. Let's get to business, man. Let's earn our paychecks, man. All right, so let's get to it. Let's talk about some. What's up, y'all? It's your man Loudkicks here. Hope y'all enjoying the episode. Just wanted to stop by and express extreme gratitude and say thank you for rocking with us this far as we continue to grow this thing. For all Loudkicks related updates, including shows and raffles that's coming up, follow us at Loudkicks Network. For all the first time listeners, be sure to like, share with a friend, and hit the button below to subscribe. Again, thank you, and enjoy the episode. I'll holler. We did Vince Staples. All right, let's get to him first, man. The album to me of the year so far is his album. I like his album. He's my number one spot. Now with that, I feel like he left some meat on the bone though. Like for me, his album was good. Content-wise, delivery, the production, all that was good, but he left some meat on the bones because if you look at the album, it's only roughly 48, 50-something seconds. It's barely an hour if it is an hour, right? And for me, it's
minutes?
It's minutes.
Not that long.
I was like,
it's not that long.
I swore it was longer.
Yeah,
than
you
that.
feel what I'm saying? It's not that
Vince
long.
Staples album? It was not that long.
Yeah, it's not that
Nowhere
long.
near.
Because you got to think every song was only like 2:30. 2:30 or like maybe even 2 in some sense. Like it wasn't that long. So for me, that album was so good. It's like, bro, keep going. You know what I'm saying?
That album was 22 minutes, bro.
See, I gave it too much.
Way
22
too
minutes
much.
for an album. You see what I mean? Like,
It was good though.
It was hella good, and I get what he because I watched some interviews and he was explaining, you know, as far as like the mental capacity and people's you know, how people pay attention and all that. I get that. That's cool. That's fine. But bro, still give us a little more, especially how good it was. Like some songs, I was like, nigga, keep going. Like I want to keep going. I want to hear that. So me as a consumer of hip hop, I wish he would have, you know, gave us a little bit more. But that's my album of the year so far. And I enjoyed the album. But did you enjoy it?
I just want everybody to know that I put this nigga on Vince Staples, but he said I didn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I listened to the album, I think,
way back,
like twice, but I did enjoy it thoroughly. But it was like really not. It was almost kind of like what I not expect, but what I sometimes get when I listen to Earl Sweatshirt. It was just like real subtle, but the music was hella good, bro. Because it wasn't loud. It was just like. It was just like you. I don't know. You just comfortable listening to it because it wasn't loud. It wasn't what you expect from an LA nigga.
Exactly. It wasn't too much of everything.
Yeah.
All right. I get what you're saying. It was just enough. It was just enough. Yep. Is that all you had to say?
That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay. I was like, he looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, keep going.
I'm looking at the both of y'all. I'm like, oh shit.
Keep going.
I'm just here, nigga.
Keep going.
Now look at her.
What you think, dude? How you feeling?
A Vince album?
Yeah, Vince.
Yeah, bro. Vince gonna be Vince for me, bro. I've been rocking with Vince for a long fucking time, and I mean, I agree with everything y'all said. Just like, you know, it was fucking short. It was just like if you'd have just pressed play and not really looked at the track list, you just sitting there. You're the last one. You're like, damn, that's a hella long pause in this song. You look up, the shit's over. I was like,
It's over.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, That shit was hard, but I was like,
I
damn,
guess I can run it back.
on me. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll just fucking play that shit again.
And then when you run it back, you like, damn, like this it? Like for me, when you run it back, it's like, damn, that's it. Like for instance, I could play that. I could go to get some gas. I could go get groceries. By the time I'm back at home, that it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's done.
I feel like by the time you get
By the time you
gas.
get done, gas is over.
yeah, that's it over.
True. Depending on where you at, you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was way too short. But with that being said, it's still a candidate for album of the year for me. It's still so.
Damn, number one.
Yeah, it's number one. And then as we go through, you know, I'll tell y'all the other ones because it's really only like roughly 2 for me. I ain't got too many.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Rashad, no. Hold on, real quick before we get to Isaiah, because yeah.
I was
As
geared up.
a Vince Staples fan, where does it rank for you as album wise of his catalog?
I still don't think he's made anything better than Summertime '06. That's number one for me. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Big Fish Theory, I didn't really like Big Fish Theory that much. I mean, it was cool. It was like, I didn't fuck with it. What else was there? It was like FM. I think it was just called FM or some shit. Is that what it was? I think I would put that shit number 2 behind Summertime '06 because the rest of the things I'm thinking about are kind of EPs.
Yeah.
So I won't really count those. But I'll put like Summertime '06, Vince Staples, FM, and Big Fish Theory of what I can think about right now. I can't think of what came before them.
Yeah. And I went back and listened to all those. Yeah, it sounded good. But to me, this is his best cohesive album
Yeah.
that he's put out for me. You know what I'm saying? Going back and listening to him. But up next, Isaiah Rashad.
Yes, sir.
Give me the reviews, man. Because I know y'all love him. I'm going to keep my comments for last. It ain't too much bad I'm going to say about it.
What
Too
bad do
much.
you have to say about it?
Chill, man. Y'all
I'm
go.
just like,
Go ahead, man. And I shouldn't have said too much bad because I ain't got much to say about it. But that's bad. But go ahead.
great song.
Great song.
Great song. Great album.
That's what's up, bro.
It's a
Next.
great.
This nigga's not paying attention.
You really got me fucked up.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. He be holding your ass.
I know, that's why.
Go ahead.
Never mind. But it's a great album, bro. That Dark Seed. When I first heard that, I was like, yeah, this might be his best project. But
Damn, off the first song.
Dark Seed is crazy, bro.
That's what I mean. Niggas be gassing shit.
It just felt good to listen to
Niggas-
Isaiah Rashad
you
for the
saying
first
Dark
time.
Seed?
I
And
hear you, bro. But I love Drake.
it just felt good. We not talking about
Dark Side, like the
Seed.
villain.
This nigga said I heard the
I
first
thought it was
song.
Dark
and I-
Seed.
This is a
Dark
classic.
Side, the villain from DC.
Yeah, no, I thought it was
Dark
Dark
Side,
Seed.
for
I don't know.
This nigga said I heard the first song and it's just
Said
this is the best
shit. I was like, whoa.
What the
I just
fuck?
thought that's where the album was going.
Right.
That's where it was headed.
I understand what you're saying. It's just wow.
I
Not
don't.
literally. I just thought that's where it was headed.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that it let me down, but it was just, I thought that's where it was headed when I heard it.
Right.
But the album was phenomenal. I really don't have a sleeper on the album. Like, you know, coming from the single with Lay With You with Duke Deuce, phenomenal. And then that track with Smino, crazy. I just really enjoyed that. Like, I enjoy how he takes his time with his music and actually puts out shit that is going to last. And it's not like microwave music.
Yeah. Okay. It's TDE, so I don't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray Vaughn. He had a fire freestyle recently too, but that's beside the point.
I don't
But
even
keep
know who that
going.
is.
It's alright. I'll put you on, bro. It's cool.
He don't be paying attention in the group message.
He don't. But
Bro,
and
my
keep
phone
going.
doesn't
So
exist.
you telling me? So I'm not even gonna ask you that. I'm done asking you if that's his best project. But
It's not.
good. Okay, good. We can agree on that.
Oh, Sylvia Demos.
Did he leave anything out? Do you think he left anything out?
I really feel like I want to say yes, but as I listen to the album, but I can't put my finger on what it's missing. Like, it has the hype track, it has the mellow track, it has, you know, the track that you can play around friends. Like, it has everything, but I feel like it's missing. Well, I don't know what it's missing because I even went back and listened to Sylvia Demo and A Sun's Tirade, and I'm like, man, it's missing. And then it just goes blank because I don't
Okay.
know what it's missing, but it's a phenomenal.
Does
It's
he
a
have
good
a song
album.
on there where he's really just spazzing?
That could be it, but
Not
I mean, I would. Then I guess the closest one to me would be. I'm trying to think of what the second song from the Garden. It's probably closest.
Lil Uzi?
Yeah, probably closest. I would say
Okay.
he got to really just like going crazy, but like on Sylvia Demo's first song, I would think of it. He's just spazzing, shot you down. He was going fucking crazy in that. Sun's Tirade. It was the one with Wait, Kendrick, what's that shit called? What's Wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was spazzing on that.
He was
bro.
going
What's
crazy
crazy
on that
that
shit,
lead-
bro.
I didn't think he was
He was
spazzing
going
on that,
crazy
bro.
on that show, bro.
I thought the last verse was just on there because he felt like Kendrick just.
Kendrick did
he just kinda, he was like, okay, Kendrick sent him his verse. He was like, okay, I think I'm gonna add one more verse because the last verse I'm like, we really didn't need that, bro. But I mean, it makes sense.
It's great that you mentioned Kendrick, but keep going. You can go ahead. Give me your 2 cents on the album. Oh, was that it?
No, I didn't know if he was done.
I was done.
But as far as the album as a whole, I was like, this shit. I listen to that shit like every day, and I'm just like, this shit is. I feel the same way Quez do. You know, I don't think it has nothing it don't have nothing I would skip, but it was something. It's just like there's something I would have not I would have put on there. I'm not a fucking rapper or some shit. But
I
don't
said,
put
damn, this nigga got
nothing I
16
got
on
on none of y'all.
Stripes in the lab.
He got 16s at the ready.
Got stripes in the lab. Go crazy, nigga.
You know me if I was in there.
Alright.
Nah, but I think that's really what I have to say about it. It's just like I don't know if there's anything where he was just fucking like rapping his ass off. I mean, which it's not necessarily what he's known for. It's like he can do it, but I don't think niggas are listening to Isaiah Rashad to be like, "Hey, bro, I need that fucking heat. Like, you know, I need you to out rap everybody in the building."
Mm-hmm.
Which is not what I'm listening to him for anyway. But as far as the album as a whole, it's just like the shit was just cold. I just like it's one of them things like I can listen to that motherfucker anywhere. Like I'm always in the mood to listen to that album. It don't matter what I'm doing.
He did bring YG Tut back. I don't think too many people know who that
project
is.
that Project Pat sample cold.
Okay.
That was what song was that?
R.I.P. Young.
R.P. Young Cold.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Cold. Niggas didn't even know who Project Pat was. I really.
Yeah, that's still crazy to me. But
was like,
I
this
see
nigga-
what you're saying about the album. Was you finished?
I was just gonna say that nigga really slowed down cheese and dope and just that shit was
Yeah.
hard. That shit was hard.
I agree with both of y'all saying, as far as like what he left. So for me, I love Isaiah Rashad when he with TDE. Like I like TDE with TDE, even if it's like a couple features. Cause I see you got J Rock on there, right?
Yeah.
Which is no problem.
Cold.
J Rock went crazy. I'm excited to hear what he got coming next. But to me, I want to hear him and Schoolboy Q sometime. Like, I want to hear him and Kendrick. Like to me, in the past, when them two got together, it was dope. It was fire. You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like on this next Schoolboy Q album, as a fan, I want to hear Isaiah on one of his tracks too. You see what I'm saying?
So let me pause.
What's up?
Did you hear the track that he dropped with Schoolboy Q?
Yeah, running, and they didn't make the
Crazy.
album. That's what I'm saying. I thought it would have made the album,
That shit is. I listen to that more than I listen to the album, bro.
bro. I'm on YouTube all the time.
I'm on SoundCloud listening
You know
to
what I
it.
mean? Yeah. So I'm still wondering why that wasn't on the album. Hopefully you drop a deluxe, so it is. But that's what I mean. When TDE get together, they get together and it sound good. So that's my only knock against the album. Like look, sometimes like I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like if I got, for instance, I got y'all right. So therefore, I don't need to go get another co-host because we already solid within this. Does that make sense? So with TDE, it's like y'all solid within what y'all got.
But music is different.
Nothing is Now when I say that, nothing is wrong with going to go link up with the Uzis. Jay Worthy, shout out Jay Worthy. He was on the album. The Young Tut. Nothing is wrong with that.
Six Lack.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, a few songs like J Rock was cool, but put Running on there. You know, if Running's on there, I don't say this. I'm just saying, just have a couple tracks with your teammates because your teammates is just as good as everybody else, if not better, arguably. That's my only knock against the album, though. But
he has SZA and J Rock on there.
Yeah, I mean, but did you like the Scissor joint?
It was okay.
Not saying that
it wasn't.
but did you like it though?
I really just didn't. I don't know what it is, but I don't like.
It wasn't West Savannah.
Is it 6 Lack? That's how you really. That's
Black.
technically how you say
I
it.
don't
Black.
care.
I
I
say
just call him
black.
Six Lack.
It's black.
I just
They say
cannot
black.
rock it, bro.
Yeah, I feel
You
it.
say you don't?
I just can't. It just doesn't sound good sonically.
Yeah, but to me, it wasn't a, like I said, it wasn't West Savannah. You see what
Yeah.
I mean? Like when they linked up for that.
Or the joint that they did on SZA's album.
Yeah, it just wasn't that. It wasn't that. But with that being said, it wasn't a bad album. Next pod, we're gonna go through and grade some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do next pod. But yeah, overall good project. If somebody said that's the album of the year, cool.
I wouldn't argue with
Yeah, I would, but shit, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but
I would, but you know, whatever.
that nigga be so ready to spar.
King's Disease up next, man. King's Disease 2. Nas. I like the first one better.
Yeah.
Not saying that
That
Nas let
first
me
one
down,
cold, bro.
but the first one.
I know I'm gonna get.
It was so good I didn't need a second.
Listen,
one.
bro.
Does that
I
make
know I'm
sense?
gonna get really torched for this, but at this point, I don't really care.
He about to say some crazy shit.
Facts, he
This
gonna
nigga
say-
Nas sucks.
Common's the greatest.
That'll never be. That'll, nigga, relax.
He wouldn't even say
Because
common. He
niggas
said
already
common
know.
sense.
True. But listen, bro, Hit Boy, he just really doesn't do it for me as far as producing.
He's about to beat your ass.
I ain't say nothing.
You didn't have to.
Bro, that
You
shit
didn't
just
have
doesn't
to.
hit for me, bro. Like,
Damn Hit Boy.
I
don't
be-
hit for you?
I be hearing some beats definitely. I'll be like, okay, I understand why he's working with everybody. But for the most part, I just be like, yo, these are just really some, I don't want to say regular, but they just be like beats to me. Like, I just can't rock with it, bro. But
Claire said
As
he made
far
better
as-
shit on Loop Labs in middle school.
true.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to my OG about Hit Boy, and he thinks that he torched Benny's debut album. Like he
Biggie?
Yeah, he said
He been in the game that long?
Did you say Biggie or Benny?
Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Yeah, he said that he kind of
Oh, yeah.
like he torched his album with the production. Me, I don't feel like that. I feel like Hit Boy's good, but go ahead with your point. That's crazy.
Well,
that
with
you say you don't
that
care
that
about
makes
that.
sense because Benny's first album, like, only thing that was lacking was the production because he was spazzing on everything. Even the songs that I really didn't like the beat, I'm like, this nigga is going crazy.
You
bro.
feel like that too? Like
Yeah.
you feel like
but now I'm not gonna say every beat on there was trash because the intro is fucking insane.
exactly.
That'll turn.
And I think that's because it's bass, the core of Benny. You
Yeah.
see what I mean? It sounded like the core of Benny. But go ahead.
But Hit Boy, bro, I just can't. I don't know what it is, bro, but I can't rock. I mean, I'm just not. I'm not with the hype. Like he got a Jay Electronica album, Jay-Z, and now Nas and Benny. Like I just don't understand the hype around it.
Okay.
Like that, I don't want to say it's mid because I don't think it's mid. It's just not as good as it's like perceived to be as far as like who he's working with and how everybody's trying to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
He just want to like. I really don't even think now. When I say Nas, I don't think Nas should have won the Grammy for that first album.
It's not a knock.
It's not a knock because I feel like he should have won it for
Something
previous
else.
albums.
Exactly. I agree.
But like that album really like Nas did his thing, but I don't think the production was there.
Was that the one that he was up against Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gibbs,
Gibbs
should
should've
have
fucking won that
Exactly.
Alfredo definitely should have.
Yeah.
Gibbs
It's
won
okay.
that
You know,
shit.
politics as usual.
Ooh, Alfredo was cold.
One thing I will say about this album is that I remember back in the day, like, oh man, I remember when I was coming up.
He can't wait to be an
Holy
old head,
shit.
bro.
Because I'm only 25, bro.
He
But
can't wait to be an old
I
head.
can't.
wait.
Only thing that I would say about this album, right, is that I miss the days where you kind of had to earn some shit, you know. And this, like, you had to earn certain features. So like A Boogie, right? I'm not the biggest. I know A Boogie's music. I know his catalog, right? But I don't know if he's really ready for the Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, and that's the only thing about Nas that now it's never his talent. I don't think Nas is lacking talent. I don't think he's doing none of that. And I accept his role as being an OG, embracing the young generation. That's cool. But just ways to go about that too.
But A Boogie's from New York.
And so it's a bias, in a sense. At least I thought so. But I just that's the only thing I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Him linking up with a young bull like that, putting him on the track. It's like, come on, bro. It's like you an OG in the game, and there's so many. There's a couple other young cats that he could have got on there, and I would have been like, cool. But that's my only knock against the album. But overall project, it's not bad. But it's just not the first one for me. It's just not the first one, and I haven't went back and listened to it. So maybe if I go back and listen to it, play it back, then maybe my thoughts will change. But,
Only track I've went back and listened to was the track where he finally addressed the Tupac situation. I
Death
like
Row
that.
East.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay. What about you, T?
I don't have anything else to add. I haven't listened to it more than once because I just didn't feel like going back and listening to it again.
It's the production, bro. I'm telling you.
See, it is the production.
You know, as I'm sitting here thinking about Benny's album.
I wouldn't even think about Benny. I was just thinking like
Well,
Hit
no,
Boy in general.
I'm just
but
saying that because of what Loudkicks said. But as I'm sitting here thinking about Benny's album, I really liked that album, and it was looking back on it. When I go back and play play that album, that's not one that I play front to back no more.
Yeah.
There's just certain songs on there that I listen to, like the intro, obviously.
Came in hot.
Sly Green, that shit is gas.
When I heard that intro, I said, yeah.
No, facts.
He's
You
here.
sitting there. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I was like, oh, shit.
Nigga said,
It made you think of all the old shit. Like is it the Sopranos? Is that the first? Not the first, Benny. But it made you think of
Friends?
Yeah, the Plugs I Met,
yeah,
the Friends of Mine. It made you think of that. It gave you that feel. So yeah, I see what you're saying. I
nah,
see why
that
you
intro
say
made me think of a whole nother level of Benny.
Man.
I said, oh, he
yeah.
really is. Because, you know, everybody deems him as the next Jay-Z. I was like,
I've
yeah,
never
he
heard
really-
that.
Whew.
You haven't heard that,
I've
bro?
never heard that.
Bro, he's
Wow.
what? He said it on like,
Quest make
I don't
he
know
have
what.
dreams.
See,
come
I
on the
mean-
pod.
Wow.
He have dreams come on the pod. Yeah, bro. You know they're going.
I be
No,
watching
they don't.
interviews. Conway done said it.
Never heard that.
They be saying how he be getting compared to Jay. Like, he's the next.
Send me the link.
I will.
Bet,
I'm
'cause
gonna
that
go
shit-
watch. I'm gonna go watch his
that shit-
interviews again. I'm gonna find where they say that shit at.
Please, because that shit crazy.
He said, I've never heard
That
that.
shit, I ain't never.
heard that.
I heard it. So hey,
But damn,
Dude,
I
you
don't,
heard that? Have you ever heard that?
I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was about to say because that. Wow.
Yeah. You know they call him the next what?
The next who?
Woo, shit. All right. That's all
Okay.
right. It's okay. Next album.
The nigga is cold though, but
So Baby King.
fire.
This your guy, man. To me,
Fire.
that album was not that good. Me, it wasn't that good of an album, but you love that album.
I wouldn't say I love it, but it's fire.
It's fire, gas.
Yeah,
Like
I was listening to that today
Fire.
while I was working out.
it's one of them ones.
you see how he
Are you
tries
trying to be sarcastic,
bash, yeah,
bro?
hell
Is
yeah.
it one of them
Hell
ones?
yeah.
I'm asking you. Is it one of them ones?
You see how he tries to say your opinion is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
He extra. I'm not saying that.
Well,
but
I
you know
feel
how-
the same way.
Because
I feel the same way. I'm just trying to refrain this right hand from connecting to your
Nah,
left cheek.
we talked off camera about this.
professional
We
instigator.
talked off camera about this because you know what album we going to next. So we talked off camera about this, and I just want you to say that this is one of them ones. Because even the next album we about to talk about ain't even one of them ones, but it's better than this one for me.
Who?
We'll get to it in a minute. So it's Baby Keem album one of them ones for the year.
It just okay. Being that we talked about it off camera, I just was pissed on your take on it.
No.
You said you didn't like the content, bro.
wild.
I didn't.
I
That's
said
was
what?
wild.
Listen.
You didn't.
But like I said, that's also coming from a little bias because that was my first project I've heard by Baby Keem out. You
And
know what I'm saying? So you gotta think Family Ties, I heard that. And I'm like, okay, cool. You got, Kendrick on there, that's cool.
And to
Family
all those
Ties,
who
all
that was your first time listening to Baby King, go listen to Orange Soda
Come in that
Yeah, so
and
like
then come back.
yeah, because I'm like, if that's what he owned, then maybe I'm gonna go back and listen to it. If that's what he owned the whole time, if that's his wave, then cool. I'm probably gonna like the album. But me, that's my first listen. No, like that's not it for me. Like I am okay. Like, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm good on it.
I liked it, bro.
That's I couldn't do it.
Just how I
couldn't do
enjoyed
it,
the
bro.
other two previous projects.
I couldn't do it. It was tough, man. It was tough. Me and Juju, we listening to it. I'm like,
What? You didn't like it either?
He love it.
You okay?
He
Cool.
love
See,
it.
I'm gonna say
He love it. He walk around the house like, yeah. He quoting lyrics and shit. Like,
exactly.
he using quotes under his captions and shit. Like,
Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Like I can't no, I'm not. That's not me. Like I can't. I'm. You like it though?
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one album I have not gotten around to actually listening
No,
to.
I mean,
Okay, I was gonna listen to it. I got that shit downloaded.
I don't know
What is going on?
I
Definitely.
got the
give
shit
it-
downloaded. I'm not gonna sit and be like, no, fuck that shit. Loudkicks shit, that shit wasn't it. I'm not.
nah,
fucking
it's not.
listening
And,
to
that,
that
and what
shit.
else was crazy? I want everybody to go listen to it. And if it's for you, it's for you.
You just told me don't.
But I'm telling you now, like it's not for me.
He wasn't being sarcastic.
Like, that
he was
shit
dead
is
ass.
Not
bro.
it. That shit is just not it. And it's not that he don't got talent. It's not that he don't got potential because he's only 20 years old. So I cut him some slack. I went back on some of the things I said off camera. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cutting him some slack. He's only 20. So he got time to grow. But to me, it was just like content errors. Like, bro, like I get it, but it's got to be more you can
Content
talk
errors?
about. Yeah, for me. I want to hear more than just what you. I want to hear more than what he's displaying. But like I said, he's only 20 years old. And to me, when you got a stamp, and when you wonder, like, is he? Let me see. Is he with TDE? He's not even with
No,
TDE.
he's just Kendrick's cousin.
He's just Kendrick's cousin, right?
And
So-
he's about to be
with
signed.
PG Lane.
Yeah, PG
Okay.
Lang, fool.
Oh, that's what's up. So, like I said, when
So
you,
is
Four letters.
what's that? Bryson, not Bryson Tiller. The other one.
I don't know.
We'll come
bro.
back to
you
it.
probably had a dream about that too. I don't know. No, I'm just playing.
Now I'm just dreaming about
Martin.
But yeah, bro. Like I said, for me, that shit is just it's different, man. So I'll go through, give it another listen. Like I said, he is only 20 years old, but for me right now, I'm gonna give it no. Like that shit is not it. Like, and you never know. Next few pods, I may come back and be like, man, that shit is gas. Like I was tripping, I was this, I was that. But for me, it's no.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
It's extreme no. It's a
Extreme.
Extreme no.
Like yeah. But
I like how you stand on what you believe because
That's true.
it's never in the middle with you.
it is
It's
in the
either-
middle.
Never.
Okay, bet.
What's in the middle? You
It
just
is.
said extreme no. That's far left.
It's extreme no for me. But I'm gonna go back and listen to it. Like I said, not because I'm gonna listen to his older projects and go back to it. But for me, it wasn't that.
Just go listen to the track Orange Soda and it'll all make sense, bro.
For sure, I'm gonna go back.
That
like
shit's
I said.
crazy. Watch
And
the
as a
video,
matter of fact,
too.
I think he got a single. It's a single, man, that he had that wasn't that bad. I can't think of the single, but
Do-rag activity?
Do-Rag Activity's cool. Like that's
Travis
a cool
Scott?
song. That's a cool
Yeah,
song.
Travis Scott.
That's a cool song. Yeah. But it's just like I said, not my lane. But I'm gonna go back and check him out for real. I'm gonna genuinely go back and check him out. Probably won't be this week, but I'm gonna. But we're gonna. I'm gonna.
It's
talk
probably
to
gonna be
you.
2021.
Listen to
I'm
that.
gonna go back and talk to him. Talk. We're gonna
Let him talk to you?
Yeah.
It's okay. Just slow
Certified
down.
Lover Boy, man.
Mm,
Yeah, cause now, mind you wasn't there. He said it was trash, right? He said it was trash.
I was going through something.
Nah,
I gave it a
he
few more
said it
listens.
was trash.
I did say that.
We met up. He's like, that album is fucking trash. This shit is terrible. What the fuck is
Well, one,
going crazy, right? I said, you're talking about Drake's album, right? He said, yes, that shit is trash.
you should have knew better than to say.
Listen,
that.
bro.
But he just said Baby Keem album was out of there.
People like different stuff.
That's okay. You can like it, but to say it's something trash. Listen, after you hear Baby Keem album, we gonna come back and have this conversation. You gonna be like, okay, you called this trash, but you think okay, I ain't gonna get
But
it.
y'all know how I feel
I
about
called
Drake's
it-
albums.
at first listen, I called it trash, but I was coming in, and I didn't even come in thinking it was going to be trash. I came in thinking it was about to be on some certified lover boy shit.
Mm-hmm.
There was not one track where I felt like this nigga was a certified lover boy
Okay,
at all.
that's cool.
And before the album even dropped, I saw the album art and said, "Yeah, I hate this fucking album already."
But what's crazy?
That cover art
The album
is
art sucks.
terrible.
That's cool.
Album
He
art
doesn't.
sucks.
That's not cool,
Name
bro.
a great Drake album cover. You
Take
can't.
care.
He doesn't have.
Nothing
that's
was the
probably
same.
one. That's probably two.
Views was
Views.
Views was pretty good. That nigga just sitting at the top of the.
Fucking
is-
CN Tower, bro.
That shit is ignorant.
Come on, bro.
But I don't know. I think he just got to take care, and I'll give him nothing was the same. But this one, for context, it is a painting. So the actual painting is
What's
I
a
forgot who
painting?
it's from. But so that actual
Them emojis?
No, it's not. It's not the emojis though. It's actually a painter. I forgot his name. But in the painting, it's like they're like dots, and it's pretty dope because it's all handmade. It's pretty dope. But they made it into emojis. It's really dope, man. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little
I don't
bit.
like the.
But
I don't like it.
go ahead. But it's crazy that because
I
we
don't like it.
But go ahead with your
I
take.
don't like it.
So after giving it another listen, I've realized I do like the album. I just came in at it wrong, you know. Like you know how what was the Scorpion?
Dark demo tapes.
No, the one before that, Scorpion. How it was a side and a B side, and it was
Right.
kind of like the R&B side, the hip hop
Yeah.
side. Like, why wasn't this album like the B side? Like, there was no Jaded on this album. There was no Lover Boy track. Like,
Okay.
Into Deep wasn't even.
Right.
Like, the nigga was just on some strip club shit. Like, there's no love in the strip club, bro. I need to hear that Take Care shit. If you want some certified lover
All
boy
right. So
shit.
you went into it wanting something that he's grown, bro.
I can't.
He's grown.
He hasn't.
He's grown, bro. And it was crazy that you said that because I will say some of them tracks on there I feel are dated. Some of those tracks I feel maybe a little old. So I'll give you that. And you know how I feel about Drake. That's my dog. Like if it was a trash album, he would have lost a fan. I would have been in here like I am about Baby Keem. This shit's trash, bro. I don't know what you did,
Bro.
Like, but I'm being.
Baby Keem is occupying a whole bunch of space in your head, bro.
I'm
That
just
nigga
saying.
got a whole plantation in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
bro.
but for me, Certified Lover Boy is some of the tracks sound dated. The first track gave me it was cool. There's a couple tracks on there like when he's spitting 7 a.m. You can tell that was fresh. That probably was made a week before or the week of it dropped. Like some of those songs just sound a little dated, and that's the only thing. And I was talking, like I said, me and my OG, we talk about this a lot. But I was even talking to Juju about it. I feel like when he pushed it back, I feel like you could want to hit the mark so bad. Like you want to get a classic. Like you really want that shit so bad that you end up missing it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So with that being said, I think that's what happened. I feel like he wanted to hit the mark so bad. You want to hit that mark so bad, you start overthinking. You start. I don't think that's it. Then next thing
he
you know,
definitely overthought when he put Poppy's Home on there, bro. That's the corniest.
That's what's up, bro.
Corniest Drake song I ever heard.
I enjoy that song, but it's cool. But,
I know that was the first thing we argued about at this said argument over this album.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but yeah, like I said, it's just he just missed the mark. Cause some of the songs he released prior should have been on the album. See what I mean? So like, imagine if he had When to Say When, Chicago Freestyle, Deep Pockets. You put those on there.
Dark Lane Demo's tape was better than Certified Lover Boy.
Okay. But you take those off, and let's say, and even that song with Chris Brown.
You not listening to shit.
I am listening. No, I agree. I don't agree with that, but
I was about to say, huh?
I'm just saying, if you take away the track with Baby, I didn't really like that song. I didn't. What's it called?
Girls Like Girls.
Girls Like Girls. I could have did without
Shit,
that. It's just, it's like I said,
Bro, it's just some of that stuff.
Some
bro,
of that shit was filler.
That shit's
exactly,
really,
and you could tell it was filler. So it's like take
that
those
shit
off.
really just be it's corny, bro, and it just irks my fucker because I'm listening to it and I'm like, I know this shit's gonna go crazy in the club because niggas is gonna rock with it.
Mm-hmm. I don't care what nobody say. Way Too Sexy is hard.
Oh, Way Too Sexy.
That shit.
Come on, bro. That's Future's track.
That shit crazy.
That's Future's track. Drake just hopped on it.
That's Future's first #1.
Yeah, it is.
That is true.
That's really.
But
sad.
yeah, I just feel like it was dated, and like I said, he missed the mark. And some of those tracks he put out before probably should have been on there. Like, it all comes with overthinking.
Knife Talk.
It all comes with Knife Talk. Yeah.
Knife Talk.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. That could have been on.
That shit was crazy.
For real? That's one of the ones.
Yeah.
I think Drake could have been left off of that.
A lot of people say that. I think
that's the second time I heard that.
I don't really think Drake's I think Drake showed up on that track. I don't mind when Drake is on his, like, not so lover boy shit. Like, that shit was pretty hard, bro.
But I like when he rapping. So like I said, 7 a.m. That's one of my favorites.
How'd you feel about 21 Savage?
I just want to know what kind
of
chopper that nigga 21 had, bro.
I was just about to say, how'd you feel about 21 Savage verse?
Hearing motherfuckers in the booty.
That nigga
I just didn't like him going back and forth. I wish 21 just had a straight verse, and I wish Project Pat would have probably went like last or in the middle.
Well, Project Pat, that was just an insert from his old song.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, I wish he would have.
You wish he would have spit some new shit.
Some shit. Yeah,
I really do.
But Juicy just said,
Juicy
J just said he back in the lab, so that's good. That's gonna be dope to hear from Project Pat in 2021. It's gonna be dope to hear that, especially with the Memphis beats. So.
Memphis.
That shit gonna be gas.
A song that I really love about Project Pat is Run a Train, bro.
That nigga, he's consistent.
That nigga is different, bro.
He's consistent for sure.
I sent y'all mine.
True.
Project Pat on 21 shit, he was going.
Oh me, he's one of them ones. It's crazy that the younger people don't really know Project Pat like that. Somebody says Project Pat a group. I said, man, I'm getting on. But Certified Lover Boy, what you think? You got the same thoughts? What's up with you, man?
No, man, y'all know how I feel about Drake's albums. How many classics do y'all think Drake has?
We're not gonna spend too much time on this.
I'm not about to spend too much. I'm not about to debate.
I'll say 2, arguably 3 in a few years, but 2 right now. And that's nothing was the same to take care.
Okay, we got it. We can agree on that.
Okay,
we can agree on that.
Fair?
I also think
fair.
those 2, and I don't know what your third was gonna be, but I think I'm not even gonna talk about classics for real. I think If Your Venus Is Too Late was really cold, and I don't think he's had anything better since 2015. And also, that, like I said, I don't think that means that this shit is bad. I think he has his formula. He knows his formula. He sticks to it. Because all the shit after that, I can't say that it was trash, but it didn't, like, move me like those albums did. Like,
Scorpion didn't touch you a little bit?
No.
Scorpion didn't touch me either.
I don't listen to Scorpion still.
The R&B side? I'll fuck with the R&B side of Scorpion.
With Drake, after what he's saying is, with Drake, after 2015, it's really just hits. Like, niggas love Passion Fruit. Niggas love Jaded.
I don't like Passion Fruit. I'm sorry, I'm not everybody else. I don't like. I hate God's Plan. I don't like.
Oh, God's Plan was awful.
It's
God awful.
Them songs I just don't like.
But Passion Fruit, bro, that's like probably the best pop song.
I like Jaded better than
2010s.
Passion Fruit. I like Jaded better than Passion Fruit. That's one of them ones.
Yeah, I'm not even mad, but that's crazy.
You know what's funny? How you keep saying one of them ones, like your song Western Road Flow. Anyway, I think that since 2015, he hasn't. I don't think he's really been in his like creative bag. And like, people be like, the shit sound different. Like he sound like he's fucking Caribbean and all that shit. It's like, I think he was only doing that shit because it was the popular sound at the time, not because he was being innovative and did the shit first. Because how would you? Nigga, you're from Canada. Where did you get that shit from? But I don't mean it didn't sound good. That shit sounded fucking good. But, you know, Thank Me Later. That one, I'm like, it's a good album. That's more of a nostalgic kind of album. Because that came out in 2010.
Yep, 9, 10 around there.
Nigga, I was fucking...
Technically, it's a mixtape.
Thank Me Later is an album.
I thought that was his
So
debut.
Far Gone is the arguable mixtape album.
I thought
Take Care was
He
the.
don't know.
I thought Take Care was the debut.
It's okay. Go ahead.
You learn something new every day.
Anyway, Thank Me Later. It's like those. It's kind of like I remember how those albums hit me. And it could be that I'm just getting older and the shit's just not hitting me the same. But I just don't think Drake is growing as an artist. And so when I hear his shit, I'm like, man, this shit's good. This shit's really fucking good. You know, Drake did it again. I think you could have taken this album and released it 6 years ago, and it would have still been the same.
That's what I mean. It's kind of dated. I will say that.
I think you can say that for anything past 2015. Okay. You could switch up the order of any of those, and it would have been the same.
Okay.
I don't think he could have released Take Care right now. I don't think he could have released Nothing Was the Same right now because he was still fucking hungry when he was making those shits. He knows he's on top. He knows can't nobody fuck with him. I will put out some bullshit and niggas gonna eat that shit up. Nigga put out Tootsie Slide, and that shit was fucking.
See,
charting.
that's where I be thinking like this nigga just knows he's him.
He knows it
because there's no way in
he
hell
doesn't have to try.
I'm sorry, man, but hey, you know, the big bad wolf's coming, so we'll see what's up when he comes.
Who would that be?
Kendrick.
Oh, okay. I just have to ask with you.
Yeah, big. Come on, man. Come on. Well, I know what the fuck going on. I know the climate. When Kendrick drop, we gonna have a different conversation.
He is coming for top 5.
That's what I'm saying. So
smoking on top.
Well, you know who he talking to. He ain't talking. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But that's all. I don't have no issues with the album. Excuse me. It was a Drake album. The shit was good. I thought there was a lot of filler in it. You could have took that shit out. But I think that about the last couple of them, it was just like. This shit, like, I can't really say none of it was fucking trash. That's what I'll say. Exactly. I don't even think I can say any of it is bad.
This nigga said it was trash.
I don't even think I can say any of it's bad. I think it's just good. You know, it's Drake.
It's good, exactly.
That's what I'm just like. It's Drake.
I think he'll come back again next year, or he'll come back a lot sooner. I do think that.
Talking about Drake?
Yeah, he'll drop something because he gotta know. Like,
he's been known. He doesn't care because he's number one always.
We'll see. Because if he really want to be one of them ones, he know what he got to do.
Here it goes again.
If he want to be one of them ones, he know.
Here it goes again.
Shut up, dude. But Donda, we gonna talk about Donda, and no, we didn't forget about Tyler's album. We didn't forget about that. But we're gonna touch Donda, then we gonna
Donda.
I almost turned it off right at that one, bro. I said, "What the fuck is this, Kanye?"
I like the album.
No, I'm talking about the Donda chant. Oh. I said, "What?"
Well, when I got context to it, it's like supposed to be like his mother's heartbeat and stuff.
That's still trash.
Donda. She said, Donda. I said, okay.
Bro, I was like,
I looked at it, I said, okay, it's only 40 seconds. I'll let it
niggas
ride.
can put whatever artistic meaning, value behind it. That song was fucking weird.
Okay.
You said it was weird?
Yeah, so what about the album?
Donda.
After that, what about the album?
That was cool. I mean, Kanye, that's another one. Kanye is Kanye, bro. And I was just talking to myself about this, having a great conversation in the car. I was thinking, Kanye might be my favorite artist of all time. Just like, I don't think he's the best rapper. I'm not saying that. I just think he might be my favorite. Because that nigga's music is fucking ridiculous.
Phenomenal, bro.
Listen, she'd be like, God damn.
He said he did it again.
he did it again. And I was just listening to it. I was listening to that motherfucker. And I was
use a motherfucker.
Man, Kanye West is a motherfucker. And I was just, I don't know. I felt the same kind of about that. It was like, I just don't feel like it hit me the way Kanye shit usually hits me.
Yeah, I don't know. That shit smacked.
That shit is gat. I think Hurricane.
I think
Hurricane my favorite song on there.
I'm not gonna compare them because they're two different lanes.
Oh, I wasn't trying to compare Kanye and Drake. I'm just saying like I feel the same kind of about that shit. But yeah, bro, I feel like I seen somebody on Twitter say this. That was like, Donda is like meant to be like played in a fucking stadium and just heard like
it's an experience. That's not an album, bro. That's an experience.
Like if I would have heard Hurricane in a stadium, I probably would have fucking passed out.
Yeah, yeah. I like the album a lot, man. I
that
like
shit
it.
is
I like
crazy,
it a lot.
bro.
I like it a lot. I listen to that on Sundays, and I'll just be like, well, like on Sundays, bro, I play that shit. be like, this is right. Like, it
dope
feels
on
right
Sundays,
on
yeah,
me. Like, when it's Sunday, I play that, and I'm on my way to church, and I'm feeling good.
Donda on the way to church.
Yeah, bro, and I don't feel guilty about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I play, and I don't even feel guilty. I'm like, I'm going to the house of the Lord. Like, you feel me? Like,
Although I
feel
understand,
good.
being
You know
that
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
gospel album,
Like, I feel good.
I really wish he would release a not so clean version.
Man, I feel
Because
the
that
same way.
shit is
I feel the
annoying.
same way. I feel the same way. And I don't like how he did Andre.
I was just
That's
about to say
some
how you
bullshit.
feel about this shit.
That's some bullshit.
I just know that he
You don't do
spit a-
Andre like that.
What do you mean?
So you don't know about the.
I know about it, but what do you mean? You don't do Andre
Did you not
like
see
that?
a statement? Andre's statement.
I saw a statement, but I'm confused on.
You don't do Andre like that.
I thought Drake was the one that leaked that track.
He leaked it. True. Drake's fucked. I'm not saying Drake right too. He fucked up too. But you, as Kanye, you don't do that. But also, it might not have been finished because it didn't sound finished. So I'm not gonna say it was finished, but it didn't sound finished.
But
when
that's
I heard it.
that shit was probably gonna be on the finished product that he was gonna drop, not the label was gonna
You
drop.
really believe that nigga didn't know he was going? You really believe that?
I felt like he knew that they were gonna just drop it, but I just don't. I really can't believe that Kanye just is gonna drop an album with just an all black.
Nigga, I
all
never
black
would have
album
thought,
cover.
and I never would have thought. Not trying to compare, but I never would have thought Drake would have did the shit he did, nigga.
Bro, there's.
I'm
no,
just saying,
Drake
niggas,
can't come back from that.
I said all that to say you never know what niggas are gonna do. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all hear what
Drake can't
Styles
come
P
back
had to
from
say about the beef?
And he made sense. It made
Styles P.
sense.
Bro, that was the first time I ever watched that podcast. But
Really?
when yeah.
I Am Athlete, they pretty dope, bro. Shout out to
But
them.
the
Fucking
way
Cinco's a
the way
fucking
Styles P broke that down, like
To
I don't even know
science.
what their beef was about. But he was talking about how Donda was named after his mama, and then Certified Lover Boy, and then you talking about love. Like, what the fuck is y'all beefing for? Y'all not
Exactly.
even in the same lane.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yeah.
He gave it the perfect breakdown.
That's
Like,
why
y'all niggas
street
not
niggas
about
don't
to
need it.
scrap.
He said y'all niggas about to see who dressed better.
Yeah, like make Instagram tweets and
Instagram tweets.
Y'all all right?
Instagram tweet.
Instagram tweet.
Y'all niggas gotta be perfect.
Y'all right?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Fuck y'all. But
Heard that bitch was lying.
But
She
yeah,
made
man.
Instagram
So
tweets.
yeah, man. That's a few albums, man. We're gonna break a couple more down next episode. But you know, we also lost Michael K. Williams. You know what I'm saying, to a drug overdose. You know, I hate to hear that. Along with some of our close family members as well. So you know what I'm saying, that deal with drug abuse. You know, and perception versus reality is a real thing, man. You know, and I don't think that we kind of acknowledge that or take that as serious as we should. Like you said earlier, like, y'all check up on me, and I'll be honest, I'll be like, sometimes, yeah, I'm good, but I don't be good, Yeah, and a lot of people like to suffer in silence too, which isn't healthy. So, I said all that to say, man, perception versus reality is real. So how do you handle that, opening up to your friends when y'all going through something instead of putting on this facade like everything's okay?
Well, first you have to have that trust in somebody to even open up in the first place. If there's no trust, you won't necessarily find the intuition to open up to someone. So you will suffer in silence.
Man,
That's
it
it.
be sound like he going like for an hour, then he just
I don't know,
stop.
On me.
Like,
But
I'd be
yeah, because
like-
then.
Yeah, because then it.
like,
Keep going. Nigga, I'm with you. Like, you just stop. Go ahead, though.
I was just going to say, I hella forgot what I was about to say. I'm still waiting on Quiz to finish what he's fucking talking
Man, I
about.
was walking with him, too. Like, you right, bro. I feel that shit. I feel that shit.
Quiz. But, nah, I guess in terms of just like the suffering in silence thing, people only suffer in silence because they think nobody's going to listen. And it's just like everybody, because the thing about mental health and people and check up on your loved ones type shit, that shit pisses me off, bro. Because, everybody loves saying that shit when somebody's dead. And I'm like, well, it's too fucking late now. You can go check up on them at the cemetery. What that's gonna fucking do? But, everybody say that they're there for somebody, but a lot of the times them conversations don't just come up. It's like, hey, bro, I need to talk to you about something.
Facts. I mean, really holler at you.
If it gets to that point, it's probably pretty fucking bad. And it probably won't get to that point. But it's like, it'll come up in like, regular type shit. And a lot of times niggas don't want to talk about that shit when they with their homies because, they just be kicking it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I don't want to fucking bring the mood down talking about my shit. I don't want to fucking have everybody worrying about me type shit. And it comes off as like, I don't want to be a burden to people. But you only feel like that because people will, make you feel like that. And I guess my thing for that is just like, as much as you want to check up on your homies, you gotta make sure that they feel that they can be checked up on and like want to be checked up on. Like you have to be open with that shit too, because it comes with a little shit. If I can't talk to you about some tiny little shit and I feel like you're not fucking listening to me, I'm not about to tell you about big shit going on with me, nigga. Like, you seem like you busy. You seem like you got shit going on. What the fuck I'm gonna bring my shit to you for? And so when it comes to that shit, with the whole perception versus reality, nobody knows the real anyone at the end of the day. Everybody always got something that they keep inside. But at the same time, that shit only come with trust, like Quiz said, and you just got to make yourself open to that shit. And no matter how big or small some shit is, you make yourself available to listen. If that's who you say you love, if that's your loved ones, make yourself available to listen to whatever the fuck they want to talk about. Like, man, I don't nobody want to hear that shit. Bro, that shit will stick with you forever.
Forever. 100%. And then another thing on top of that, you got to think us being men too, we probably feel like, man, I'm not about to seem weak or I'm not about to seem, and that has nothing to do with it. Like I said, this is something I'm learning myself. Like I called this nigga so much. Like I called you too, but you don't be returning my calls, man. But I called this nigga so much last week.
On the podcast?
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody. This nigga don't never return my calls. I'm like, hey, Quez, you busy?
Well, obviously I'm busy. If I didn't answer.
He never calls me back. Like, it's sick. But yeah, on a serious note, I called this nigga so much last week because, it was a tough week. You know what I'm saying? From personal shit to career, life shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just, hey, bro, I'm struggling right now. I'm pretty sure he got tired of it, but my nigga was here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just want to let y'all know now. And all my close homies that even, like, support, you know what I'm saying, that's not here at present. Like, y'all my niggas. And if y'all need something to talk about, I'm here. Y'all not a burden. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather say that publicly. That way niggas just know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm here, man. So, the same way y'all here for me, I'm here for y'all. And all my loved ones. So, yeah, just wanted to just put that out there, get that good energy out. But with that being said, man, let's give them some word of advice. And let's get up on out of here, all right? So, what you got?
I've said this before. And
also, tell me what you're watching. So, tell me what you're watching, then hit them with words of advice.
All right, cool. What am I watching? I've really just been watching some good-ass movies.
Really? That is so good. I thought you was about to say some crazy shit. Like, I've been watching How Was the Pyramids Built? Say that's
Man.
what's up. It's cool.
I keep that to myself. Because niggas be...
So you do be watching it?
Not necessarily that.
We know Quiz, man. Go ahead.
But I was watching this movie, Vice. It's about Dick Cheney. Probably the most powerful man to walk through the halls of the White House. And he was only, vice president. He was only a vice president. Mm-hmm. So I've just been watching a whole bunch of dope movies. Oblivion, Interstellar, phenomenal. Tenet, probably my favorite movie right now. Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so give me your words of advice real quick.
My words of advice, like I was going to say, I've said this before, but don't listen to another person's purpose. Stay true to who you are and just keep going, because it's all going to work out.
What you got? What you been watching? And then hit me with
I ain't been watching shit but my eyelids and fucking textbooks, bro.
It's crazy.
But, today I finally watched something. I was watching that Mouse in the Palace documentary. That shit was crazy.
This nigga did mention that.
That shit was fucking ridiculous. Yeah. And it's like I said, I remember seeing that live because, I don't remember how old I was. Probably like 6 or 7. I don't know. But I was just like, even like watching the fucking documentary and you see like the whole thing, I was like, I don't remember seeing that shit because they fucking put the doctored up shit on there where it was just
make niggas look
it was just Ron Artest turn around punching that nigga, but that's not what fucking happened. But either way, that shit's really crazy and the media sucks. Words of advice.
Words of encouragement.
Words of encouragement, man. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. It's not gonna lie to you. And the only way you can get that trust with your gut is if you start listening to it more when it tells you something.
That's right. That's right. What have I been watching? I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. That's my shit.
Jesus.
I fuck with it. I'm on season 11.
You really are married.
Like 2. Shut the fuck up, man.
This nigga's married, bro.
Hey, I promise we'll be on FaceTime, babe. You up?
Oh my God! You see what Meredith just did?
Hey, I'm telling you, this shit crazy, man. Meredith and Derek go crazy. But that's what I've been watching, man. The words of encouragement is build an open space. Like I said, how How, you know, we just talked about perception versus reality. Build that open space and build that trust with the ones you love. And just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. You can do it. It's nothing that you can't overcome, man. All right. So I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? So
You can dream
with
it,
that
you
being
can
said, sleepers. Matter of fact, just tune into the playlist, man. We'll do sleepers next time, but we got a playlist coming every pod. So just tune into that. Hey, man, Juju got a game. Juju and Ja got a game, man, coming up, man.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Their first game coming up. So shout out to them.
True.
They're my young guys, man. Juju, my cameraman. So shout out to him. He got a game coming up. So wish him luck. On me. Young king in the making. But that's it. That's all we got, man. It's Loudkicks Podcast, man. And we signing out. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
All right, then. Until next time. Peace.